Hi everyone, my name is Latora, and you're probably wondering what's hiding under the bonnet. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys what's hiding under this bonnet. It's been 3 months since I retightened my locks, and believe it or not, when I take this off, you're not even gonna believe that they're locks. Do you see that? Do you see that? It just looks like there's two braids. There's no locks, but this is 3 months of cleaning up and cleaning out my father's house. He passed away a few years ago, and I have been handling his estate, and grief, depression, and anxiety have been kicking my behind. It has really been taking a toll on me. Going through a parent's house after the passing and going through everything has been so much. It's like saying goodbye all over again. But you know what? I'm going to pull it together. I've been pulling myself out of this deep hole, and we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together.
So this YouTube channel I used to use to interview people for my podcast a few years ago, but I decided that I wanted to transition this YouTube over to more of a personal type. So I'm just gonna give a little glimpse into some personal things with me. Yeah. So as I said at the beginning of this video, depression, anxiety, and grief. Grief, oh my goodness, grief has been kicking my butt. And this is me kind of at the point where I have pulled myself out of that deep hole that I was in. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna take this down and I'm going to record the process, not the whole process, because Lord, redoing locks does take a lot. Grief has really been kicking my butt lately, and then depression and anxiety have, been teaming up with grief. And I recently lost I lost my father in 2024. It definitely feels recent because it's a different type of grief when you've lost a parent, and I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it with my therapist and with doing something that is taking me a lot of patience and understanding within myself, is giving myself grace and understanding that it's okay. So one thing is that I am not a loctician. This is my third set of locks, actually. The first time that I did my locks, I had them in for 3 years, and I started them myself, and I would not let anybody else touch my hair. I've always been that way, so to say. When I started to do my hair myself, I did a big chop in 2012, I think it was, and I had a beautician that I went to occasionally, and what I loved about my beautician was that she used to teach me what to do when I wasn't coming to her. So if I couldn't afford to come to her, which was a lot, she taught me what shampoos to use, how to go about taking care of my hair, and just maintaining that healthiness that she had helped me obtain the opportunity to play in my hair and do different styles and just learn a lot about my hair. Growing up, I had Barbie dolls and baby dolls, so me and my cousins, we both had ours, so we would just cut our dolls' hair and do all types of twists and locks and everything like that. The reason why I cut my first set of locks is that hair does hold a lot. And also, growing up, I've always been the type of person to cut my hair. Like, I will chop it off and start over. I will cut bangs. I did a lot of things to my hair, but it was always healthy. So before I went natural, I was perming my hair myself. I was doing all types of styles. When I did go natural, I remember the first time I saw someone with locks. And my beautician, she used to work in the city on certain days of the week. And the salon owner had sister locks, I think it was. I want to say they were micro locks because they were curly at the end. And they looked like they were micro locks. But at that time when we got there, my beautician was like, okay, so what style do you want? And I still hadn't decided. So I saw her and I was like, I want that hairstyle. And she's like, it's permanent. I was like, oh, okay, am I ready to make that commitment, like, permanently? I don't know. I wasn't ready to make a commitment like that. Like, I had to look into it and, like, make a decision. And that was going to take me some time to do because I wanted to do research. I'm one of those people. I do research. I look it up. I see what comes with it and everything. Like that day I was not ready to make that commitment, and she styled my hair and I went about my way. When I moved down to North Carolina, I got my hair done twice out of the 8 or 9 years that I've been here. And I went to those hairstylists and I decided, yeah, this is not for me. I'm going to just have to go back to doing my own hair, like regularly myself, like doing my own cuts, doing all this stuff. And my hair grew and it was just so healthy. I just took care of my hair myself, and I looked into locks, and I decided that after researching for months, I wanted to do my own locks. Well, originally I was looking to see if I could find somebody to do them, but they were really, really expensive. But YouTube, I went on YouTube and I decided to look up how to start my own locks. Started my locks. I had them for 3 years. I did my retightenings. I did my retightenings. I dyed my hair myself. I did everything that I needed to do before putting my locks in, which is like cut my ends and purified my hair. I did all that great stuff. And I started my locks. And when I started my locks, how was this gonna come out? Because it just looked like I had a bunch of curls in my hair. Like you couldn't really tell that they were locks because I did the 2-strand twist and then I interlocked it, and they just look so small. And then they started to grow out, and my locks were down on my back, and I would just dye them once a year. But for the first time I had ever did bleach. Now the thing is, people say, oh my gosh, if you bleach your hair, you bleach your locks, like it's gonna fall out. If you take care of your hair, I promise you it's not gonna fall out. If you're on top of it, and I stayed on top of it and everything like that. So I was going through a lot around those years, and I just felt like it was time for a fresh start. So I just cut them off and I started over, and I started over last year. I think like a few months after I cut my hair, I decided to jump back into it and start over. And it didn't feel right. So I had them in for a few months and I was like, yeah, no. But I was able to comb those out. Put my locks back in, I'm gonna say October of last year or November of last year. So I'm about to come up on a year of these locks. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just going to display and show you guys the process. The first time that I ever timed how long it took me to do my locks without stopping, it took me 17 hours. Like it'll take me 3 days, but like I'll do the front first because I can get away with going outside with the back, and you know, as long as the front looks decent, we're fine. It usually takes me 3 days because I do not go completely through, and of course, you know, life be happening, so you have to navigate through that, section it off into my parts and whatnot. And then I'm going to redo my locks or retighten them. So I hope that you guys tune into this YouTube channel. I hope that my ramblings are not too much. I am a rambler. Process. This is day 1. I'm going to go wash my hair and show you guys what it looks like.
This is what it looks like. Unwashed. This is like, I'm going to say 2 or 3 months of growth and not retightening my locks. I think I'm coming up on 3 months. I haven't retightened my locks.
Oh gosh. Now my hair has been worse than this before. And like I said, I've been going through a lot lately. I've been going through a lot. So I know that it's going to take me some work because there are locks that have intertwined with each other, and also like my hair, I really haven't been tending to myself. I really haven't been tending to myself. Like the most I do is like I'll wash my hair and then I just would throw it in those 2 braids and just, and that's what it is. But as you can see right here, like it's a lot of tanglement going on. Again, I've been going through a lot. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like throughout the day. So this is day 1. I'll probably finish the front today, which is this much, and then I split the back into 4 sections. So I have 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 on the other side, and 2 on the other side as well. So I know I'll finish the front today, hopefully. Yeah, I will. Yeah. So keep watching.
Hey guys, if you noticed in the last video, I was not very confident that I was going to finish the front of my hair. And I did not finish the front of my hair. There was so much going on. It looked like I was going through the stages of free-forming my locks at that point. I was not ready for this huge undertaking. Usually it takes me 3 days. I started on a Friday. It is now Saturday. So I'm showing you this video of me taking down the parts that I did complete, which is not the complete front of my hair. I was so tired. I was just like, I really got to do this. I really have to untangle or detangle all of this. It was so much going on. It was so much going on, and I still have so much to complete. So this is what I have done, and this is what I still need to complete. All those braids. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah, that deep breath. Yes, take a deep breath, Tor, because you're going to need to take a few of them because it's a process. But I do like the fact I can put my fingers through my hair. I miss being able to do that. So I'm looking forward to finishing this whole thing. All right, so now we are going into Monday. I skipped showing you guys on Sunday because it was not much progress and I kind of slacked off and I needed to take a mental break. But again, I am taking down all the pieces that I have completed to show you guys what I've done and how much more I need to complete. This went into Tuesday. I think Tuesday night or Tuesday evening was when I finished the whole thing. I finished my hair. Oh man. I'm going to practice not going this long and to make sure to stay on top of it and to do more because not retightening my locks after 3 months and having it was so much new growth, which I'm very happy about, but to go through everything and to detangle and to separate it was a lot of work. But I love the fact that I can run my fingers through my locks again that I can actually see the squares and the parts and everything again. It was rewarding. It was very, very rewarding to have those moments where I'm just like, yes, I see the progress. We're doing it. You got this. I had to really keep telling myself, like, you got it. You can do it. You can do it. And also giving myself breaks between and just relaxing or having a snack or having something or listening to music and cleaning or something just to not to be doing my hair. Because it was a mental challenge. It was a mental challenge going through all of these logs and basically just bringing them back to life and treating them with care and kindness. So yeah, we're not gonna go through this again where we don't retighten my locks for like 3 months. But this is everything that I have done. So this is what I have done. This is what I have left. So this is what I have left. If you can see, like, you can see a huge difference. You can see a huge difference, but yeah, I'm still breathing. You see me taking those deep breaths and it's more like exhaustion. Like, oh my, I'm still not finished, but I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it. Okay, so this is 4 days after completing my locks. You see how accomplished I feel? I even gave you a little shimmy, a little shoulder shimmy with a smirk. I'm so excited. All right, this is how I keep my locks nice and fresh. I braid them every night and I put on a do-rag or scarf. You can't really tell a difference, but listen, once I take it down, oh, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you. And here she is. You see that? I just floated right into the bathroom. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling energized. I feel amazing. I know you ladies can relate that whenever you get your hair done or you do your hair yourself, it's just like a newfound confidence and energy. I can finally see my parts again. I can run my fingers through my hair. Yes, you did that, girl. You did that. If you enjoy this content, this is the type of content that I will be posting on this page. More personal, more relatable things that are going on in my life at the moment. So whether it's retightening my locks, whether it is going through my grief and my anxiety, my depression, or things pertaining to my book, then I will be posting it. So if you like this content, please subscribe. And if you would like to purchase a copy of my book, please click the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you blessings. Mwah, mwah, mwah.